Moving on to musculoskeletal. I am going to ask you to stand up. And I am going to look at her iliac crests right here. And I want to make sure that those look like they're about in the same spot. And I'm going to look also from behind here as well and see that it looks like her iliac crests are basically symmetrical. I am going to look and see that her buttocks are symmetrical. And that all tells us about hip and that there might be a hip problem if we don't have that symmetry. She looks like her skin and subcutaneous tissue are probably in good shape. And then what I want to do is I'm going to take her here and kind of tilt into that pelvis and get some stability and see if she's got stability or crepitus. She looks stable. That didn't hurt you, did it? Okay, perfect. So no tenderness. It looked and felt stable. Wasn't getting any clicks or cracks. And now what I want to do is I want to do range of motion in that hip. So Ashley, if you can follow what I do, so I want you to bend your knee like that, right? Put it back down. I want you to go straight leg and put it back down. Now I'm going to have you do a couple of fancy moves. One of those is going to be bring your knee in like that. Perfect. And then can I get you to bring your knee out? Okay. And then I'm going to have you bring your knee like your leg like that. And then bring your leg out like that. Perfect. And obviously you test on both sides. We're just doing range of motion on one side there, but that's all you need to do for your test. Internal, external, making sure I'm not missing anything. I can test your muscle strength. So if I could get you to sit down one more time and push your leg up against mine. Perfect. There you go. And then if you can also cross your legs for me, the ladylike way, and try and uncross it against me. Perfect. You actually have to do one of those too. And then let's do your hands. So I want to take a look at your hands. Nice. And I want to look at the position and contour of everything, and that all looks good. I want to make sure that she's got all of her fingers and that they all look complete. So we're in good shape with that. I want to look at her palm creases and her creases in between her fingers, and those all look symmetrical and normal. And I want to, I've already kind of looked at the shape of her fingers and that her fingers taper. And then I want to palpate your joints, your inner phalanges joint, and then your metacarpal joints. And I'm going to have you do your range of motion for me. If I can get you to do that, and I can get you to do that, and I can get you to do make a fist. Okay, and I can get you to do this, just the finger joint, and this. And if I could get you to do some deviation here, and like that. And then if I could get you to do the thumb up position, so that, and we're going to do that right there, okay? And I'm going to test your muscle strength. So now push your wrist up against mine. Go ahead and, there you go, perfect. And then I want to test your grip. And so I'm going to do that and go ahead and grip with, perfect. She's got a nice strong grip there. And I am going to, I already did extension and abduction of the fingers. Okay, so we already kind of did that. I'm up to neuro. So the next thing I'm going to do is check her orientation to time, place, and person. So what day is today?
Thanks, brother.
Excellent. And who am I? Who are you? Excellent. What are we doing here? Okay, perfect. And then if I could get you to stand up and stand with your legs a little bit apart, perfect, and just close your eyes. And I'm not going to wait the 20 seconds, but you normally wait 20 seconds and then have her open her eyes again. I'm looking for any kind of swaying, and she's not swaying. I'm going to have you follow that line and just walk somewhat heel to toe as best as you can without, there you go, perfect. and come on back. Turn around and come on back and just walk normal. Let me see your normal gait. Perfect. And I'm going to have you do this. Perfect. Go a little faster. Perfect. I'm going to have you take your heel to your shin and run it down. If you could do it on both sides for me. Perfect. And I am going to have you sit down again. This will be the last time I'll make you sit down, I promise. And what I want to do is have you close your eyes and open your hand. I'm going to put something in your hand and tell me if you can tell me what it is.
Safety.
Okay. Safety pin is correct. Close your eyes again. And give me your hand. And I'm going to write a number.
5.
Okay. Perfect. And then I want you to keep your eyes closed again. And what I'm going to do is that up or down?
Up. Down. Down.
Okay, thank you. And I'm going to now just do your reflexes, and we will be good. I've had a good assessment with you. So I am going to start out doing your biceps reflex. I'm looking for that tendon in there. I'm doing it the cheating way. I'm using my finger a little bit. I'm going to create a square window over here and find her tendon again somewhere. This. I'm going to come over here, find the tendon in through here. Come down here. This one doesn't always work so well when you're in a low chair. Ah, nice. Thank you. Do that. Don't get too much out of that one. Too high, right? And then finally Achilles, and she's got a high shoe back there, so everybody knows where the Achilles tendon is. Just start with that, and we are done.
Yay!